which is why we were voted America's #1 container moving company. Book your move today at pods.com.
Struggling with moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis? Talk to your doctor about #1 prescribed Entyvio, offering 2 maintenance options, including the Entyvio pen. Infusion and serious allergic reactions can happen during or after treatment. Entyvio may increase risk of infection, which can be serious. PML, a rare, potentially fatal brain infection, cannot be ruled out. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, sores, or are prone to infections. Liver problems can occur. Entyvio, relief, remission for real. Entyvio.
Never clean your gutters again with LeafGuard. LeafGuard's seamless design keeps leaves, pests, and sediment out while directing water away from your home, giving you peace of mind that your home and family are protected from water damage with the industry's premier maintenance-free gutter system. Call 844-6LeafGuard right now for a free estimate and save 20% plus $500 off your purchase and installation. LeafGuard. Get it today, protected for life.
Why pay too much for cable TV when it costs less for Fubo? Get all the channels you want with all the entertainment you love for the price that cable can't beat. Start watching at FuboTV.com.
It's halftime. Time to hit the bathroom.
Shower? It works. 2 more upstairs.
And the bedrooms.
I don't know what goes on in there.
And the living room.
It's a hangout house. That's why I'm moving.
And get an offer on your house. Selling your home to Open Door is so easy. You can do it during halftime. Get started at opendoor.com.
Dr. King went against a ton of obstacles to try to bring equality to our country.
There's a lot of things that he probably could have been scared of.
It was a tough time for people of color to feel equal.
He spoke his heart, he spoke his mind. He just captivated so many people. He changed the landscape for all of us. Wouldn't be an NBA, wouldn't be a league like we have right now, wouldn't be a world that we have.
I wouldn't be here. I'm blessed to be here and appreciate him.
Because of his effort, this country was able to make progress.
His words still ring true, what America should be, a country that supports all backgrounds and the rights of all people.
Some days I think we've come a long way, and other days I think we have a long way to go. The only way we're going to get there is by staying together and having hope for our future.
Use your resources for whatever it is that you like to advocate for.
And let's go out there and put that to action.
On Martin Luther King Jr. Day, NBA action starting with the noon tip-off between the Hornets and the Mavericks here on NBA TV. Our coverage starts 11:30 in the morning with the CarMax pregame show. Then you can switch over TNT. We got Wolves, Grizzlies, Celtics, and the Warriors. But you get Kyrie Irving and Lamelo Ball in that first game. So definitely some box office guys on MLK Day, see?
Yeah, box office guys, but also understanding the importance and the moment of the day and why we're all here and why we're still trying to advance and make progress.
Man, I'm from Georgia, one of Georgia's all-time favorite sons, Martin Luther King Jr., along with President Carter. Think about 2 of the greatest men in this world history from this state of Georgia. Proud to be here.
Well said.
There you go. He's Sam Mitchell. That's Isaiah Thomas. I'm Chris Miles. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Dallas Mavericks have lost 9 of 13. They looking to right the ship as P.J. Washington plays his first game back in Charlotte as a member of Dallas as we get a very special Monday underway on NBA TV. The NBA's 4th leading scorer, Lamelo and the Hornets have won back-to-back. Can they win 3 in a row for the first time this year? You'll find out on NBA TV.
Dr. King went against a ton of obstacles to try to bring equality to our country.
There's a lot of things that he probably could have been scared of.
It was a tough time for people of color to feel equal.
He spoke his heart, he spoke his mind. He just captivated so many people. He changed the landscape for all of us. Wouldn't be an NBA, wouldn't be a league like we have right now, wouldn't be a world that we have.
I wouldn't be here. I'm blessed to be here and appreciate him.
Because of his effort, this country was able to make progress.
His words still ring true. What America should be, a country that supports all backgrounds and the rights of all people.
Some days I think we've come a long way, and other days I think we have a long way to go. The only way we're going to get there is by staying together and having hope for our future.
Use your resources for whatever it is that you like to advocate for.
And let's go out there and put that to action.
Some profound words by players and coaches from around the NBA. It's just one of those days on the calendar that we all look forward to. It is a tentpole day. It's a signature schedule all throughout the league. As we welcome you in, later on today, TNT will take you through a double header with the Grizzlies hosting their annual MLK game against Minnesota. Then it's off to the Bay Area for the Warriors and Celtics. We get things going with the Hornets hosting the Mavericks here in the next 30 minutes, joined by the Hall of Famer, two-time NBA champion Isaiah Thomas, Steve Smith. I'm Jared Greenberg. Guys, this is Isaiah. I know it's always special. You and I have worked together the last couple of MLK days, and to you heard the words of some of the players and coaches. It truly hits home for you because of how much this day means.
Yeah, and I'm the first one in my family to live outside of Jim Crow laws. So I remember those times in the 60s, the assassinations of Malcolm X, you know, the two Kennedys, Dr. King, Fred Hampton. And, you know, I think Coach Malone said it best. We've come a long way, but we got such a long way to go in this country right now because Dr. King said, you know, poetically and profoundly, that he didn't want his kids or society to be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. And today we still live in an America that judges you first by skin color, because you still have to check the box, Black, white, people of color. And so we still have a long way to go. But the promise and the faith in society right now is that individually, I do think people are still trying to live up to the dream. We just have to get institutions and government to think the same way, I think, as society thinks.
Yeah, I mean, just thinking and listening to Isaiah, I go back, Jared, when I was a youngster. I can still hear him saying the same things when he's with the Pistons. Yeah. And we watched him on MLK Day, how he lived his life. So for me, I had so many examples, sports heroes like Isaiah, like Magic, like George Gervin, that I could hear, you know, things from a sports situation. Then I had my dad who grew up, like you say, in those times. Mm-hmm. I think Coach Malone said it best. Like Isaiah said, I'll just take a step forward, just for my personal. Thought the gap was closing. The gap is widening, in my opinion, right now. And the reason why I say that, because it's just it's an eerie feeling in the world, Jared and Isaiah. All the negativeness on TV, social media, radio, everywhere you go. I mean, and I think we've made leaps and bounds. I thought the gap was closing, like I said, but it seems like we're going two steps up. The gap is getting 8, 9, 10 steps further. Not knowing in the community, and then also Grant Hill. So for me to get a chance to accept work with Grant, especially.
Cool day. It's an honor to be on with you fellas. It's an honor.
And for a team like Dallas, in the Western Conference, as we see, it's going to come down to 1 or 2 games.
Where is Dallas right now?
I think where Dallas is, and you got to give Jay Kidd a lot of credit. They've changed their mindset. Obviously, you got to adjust on the fly. They got to defend, and they're defending better. I mean, and like you said, Bess, I think people look at Luka was out. I don't think people understand Kyrie was out as well. Right. And if you look at his numbers and what he brings to the table, are they better with Luka and Kyrie? Obviously, but if you had to have one, you can take either one, whichever you feel. But having a healthy Kyrie, you can still win ball. You can still win ball games. I don't know if you can win a championship, but this guy right here can carry a team for not just a quarter, but for a game. And if he gets hot the right way and they can defend, they got to win games ugly. They used to win games pretty. They got to win games ugly.
And the thing about today's NBA, like when guys like him get hot, we used to double team them right away. Like, okay, this guy's not going to be there. Somebody, yeah. Today's NBA, they don't shut off the water. They'll switch another guy on them. And when you switch somebody else on the Kyrie, he got a bag of tricks for that guy. He got a bag of tricks for that guy. He got a bag of tricks for this one. Which one you want to put on me? So I advise you to put 2 on.
So with that said, a lot of guys in the Mavs out today, but it is Kyrie and it's Lamelo. We're going to talk Lamelo later. If you haven't seen what he's been up to, it's been a special year. So has it been for this guy, although the team success hasn't been there. We got a marquee matchup between the Warriors and Celtics we'll look ahead to next on the CarMax pregame show.
Asia, your car's small.
It's a little cramped, but it's fine.
Fine? When you became MVP once, was that fine? No. You did it thrice.
They built you a statue. But you're fine with this tiny car when you could just sell it to CarMax?
You're right. It's not fine.
Can't feel my legs.
Never settle on the lot or on the court. CarMax.
Welcome to this year's championship game. This is the big one.
With Amex Gold, you can score 4 times points on restaurants around the world.
This season, Jim Beam and I are helping fans.
work through the 7 stages of defeat. Like shock. What? Denial. There's no flat? Hey, this is the thing. What do you... And acceptance. Here's to next season.
Hello? Hi, I'm Gemini.
Hey.
How can I help you?
So I just talk?
Yes, but normal.
We can have a conversation about anything you like.
Anything?
Try looking for a small round bolt somewhere on the oil pan.
Got it.
Does the child seem ready for bedtime?
No.
And then pull it down and spaghetti fingers.
Well, in dreams, noodles can sometimes represent creativity. Have you had
Get the all-new Google Pixel 9 series with Gemini Live. You know what Blue Chew is? You could boost your numbers if you took it.
Never heard of Blue Chew.
Blue Chew? Yeah, you know Blue Chew? Yeah, it's those like chewable tablet things like, oh girl, how do you know?
Oh man.
Made you like him more, right?
Absolutely. You get
Blue Chew?
Oh, you want to know where you can get it now? Well, you can go online and get your first month. Free, actually.
Yeah, I mean, you can't say no to free month.
Would you think you took a Blue Chew?
I would have to go with a yes.
Look, you're in it, my boy.
Thank you.
Dr. King, he inspired so many. Join us in celebrating Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s legacy with the game he loved.
Dr. King, the reason that we're able to do the things that we do.
Timberwolves, Grizzlies, Celtics, Warriors. Today at 1:30 on TNT.
One word I would describe Dr. King was resilient, and that is resilient in his message, his purpose every single day, how he woke up every single day excited to try to make change. I think that's very commendable.
Dr. King is legendary. Paved the way and made it easy for us to live the way we live for the most part with freedom.
Life changing. Because, you know, he risked his life for a belief that he had way before anybody could see that was possible.
Iconic for everything that he stands for, everything he believed in. And he projected his beliefs on others, and everyone else believed him too.
Everything that he just stood for, all the people that he helped, like, he really lived his life to serve. And so definitely, like,
Eastern, Boston at Golden State, a rematch in the finals from a couple of years ago. Let's take a look at the Warriors now. They're in 11th place right now, a game above 500. They are just one game back in the loss column of 7th place, but also 2 games better in the loss column than 12th place San Antonio. So they start the year 12-3. Ever since, they've certainly struggled. The window appears to be closing on the Warriors' championship opportunity, but Steph Curry doesn't want the front office to make a knee-jerk reaction.
Desperate trades or desperate, moves that deplete the future. Like, there's a responsibility on allowing, keeping the franchise in a good space and good spot when it comes to where we leave this thing when we're done. Doesn't mean that you're not trying to get better. Doesn't mean that you're not active in any type of search to if you have an opportunity where a trade makes sense or in the summer free agency makes sense, like, you want to continue to get better. Nobody wants to be stale or be in a situation where you're passing up opportunities, but it doesn't mean that you're desperate, just flinging assets all around the place just because you want to do something. So there's Mike understands, like, we want to win. We want to be in that position where, we've always said that you want to be relevant in the championship type of chase while, we understand we're getting older, deeper into our careers and allowing some of the young guys to kind of blossom. But it doesn't mean you get desperate.
Suck the energy out of the room with some of those comments from Steph Curry, Isaiah Thomas, Steve Smith, Jared Greenberg getting ready for our game, Dallas and Charlotte. We'll take you out to TNT for Golden State against Boston in a bit. So Steph made those comments after the loss against Toronto. They go out and they win back-to-back games. So how do you read? Because obviously Mike Dunleavy, the GM of the front office of the Warriors, is not taking his instructions, but trying to get a pulse of what's going on there in that locker room.
Yeah, and this is where Steph being young, and when I say young, right, he's not retired yet. So he doesn't have the experience of looking backwards. I have the experience and the wisdom now to look back and say, and look at Steph Curry and say, this guy has a lot left in the tank. And if you give him one or two more players, he can win another championship. He doesn't understand, where he's at in terms of his timetable. So he's like, well, I'm thinking about the organization. I'm thinking about the future. Players like Steph Curry, once in a lifetime. Yeah. Organizations have the responsibility to think about that player as opposed to that player sacrificing for the organization. It is important that the organization say, hey, I got to put one or two more players around this player because if I do, we can win another championship. Now, we're talking about basketball, but I'm going to use a football example because it's out in the Bay Area. Joe Montana, when he was playing, with the 49ers, they had Steve Young behind him. They sent Joe Montana to Kansas City, right? Steve Young came up, won a championship. But they had Steve Young. Ain't no Steph Curry sitting behind Steph Curry, right? So that organization, when you have a player like that, and you may never have another one like him again, your job is to make sure that you put the pieces around that guy because he's still got a lot left. So I hurt for Steph Curry. He may not be hurting for himself. He's thinking about the future. I'm thinking about him. I'm not thinking about Golden State because we ain't going to see no more like this for a long time.
Smitty, I just want to put into context some of the conundrum that they're dealing with in Golden State. They're a tax team, which means in order for them to acquire any salary, they have to send out dollar for dollar exactly what they receive. They cannot take on a penny more in salary. So to Isaiah's point, if they want to go bring on a Jimmy Butler, a Brandon Ingram, a Nikola Vucevic, they have to find the salary that matches that, which means potentially giving up on Kuminga, giving up on Wiggins, giving up on Pajimski, and maybe even sending out one of the veterans to make the salaries work. Is it worth it to do that?
Yes. That's Isaiah's point. The reason why is, I'll take it a step further. I understand the dynamics of bringing it back, but everybody's so creative. You can find ways. I'll take it back, Isaiah and Jared, to let's look at the value of the Golden State Warriors when he was drafted.
Yeah.
To the value of the Golden State Warriors now.
He's done his job.
Steph has done his job. 20-fold.
Yeah.
So you got to do what you got to do for 3 more years to go for it because it's not like it's not attainable. I'm not saying anything against other teams in the league, but Isaiah was just talking. If you add, just say a Jimmy Butler, don't know how you have to give up. You have Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, Steph Curry, and maybe Wiggins.
Man.
Who do you think they will be afraid of or not if you look at it odds that it won't be close of anybody in the Western Conference or in the Eastern Conference?
Hey, man, you put Jimmy Butler and Draymond Green on the same team.
How about the same locker room? That'd be fun.
Wait.
Can we put a camera in there?
If you put them at the same dinner table at a restaurant, I'm a little nervous about even going to the dinner table to say hello to those two guys, right? But let's play this out a little further because what normally happens for guys like Steph Curry in this category, arguably one of the top 10, top 12, 13 players that will ever play all game, right? Normally that guy, the organization comes to him and say, hey, we can't win a championship. Do you want to go someplace else? That's the offer we extend. And only a few players have got extended that offer.
Right.
Right? Organization says, hey, Isaiah, do you want to go to New York and help them? I said no, but Steph Curry, if the organization is not trying to win a championship, it may come a time where that organization will go to him and say, hey, pick your team. And when they ask him that, it's not going to be like, oh, I want to help the organization because we got to get some assets back. No, Steph, if they ask you that, you get to go and they don't get no assets back because, that's a generous gift that you offer. But he should not be thinking about the organization. He's got a lot of gas left in his tank.
Quickly on tonight's matchup, no Draymond Green. He'll be out once again dealing with an injury. For the Celtics, they've lost some head-scratching games of late, right? Losing at home to Sacramento, who I get it's playing better, but we're talking about the champs. Losing in Toronto. That game they lost the other night was awful, the game they lost against Atlanta. How big of a game is this tonight? Marquee matchup on the NBA schedule for Boston.
I just think it's big for Boston from a competitive standpoint, but I think I also look at the Boston Celtics. No matter what, Isaiah, when I look at a team like Boston who's won a championship and they've been there, I still say, are they in the top three of teams in their conference, Eastern Conference, that can still win a championship? For me, that answer is still the Boston Celtics. Where they end up, do they want to play better? Yes, but I still have them as one of three teams that can win a championship out of Eastern Conference.
I do too, but I also think the rule changes subtly have affected them. We've been harping a lot about, the three-point shooting. They're a team that wants to take 53s a night, and the officials are letting now players get a little closer out on the perimeter. You can guard, you can, touch a little bit, So those shots are becoming much more difficult to make. So a change in philosophy may have to happen in terms of style of play in Boston.
Boston against the Warriors. A former Warrior, Klay Thompson, on NBA TV. Got Dallas and Charlotte tip-off coming up in just a few moments.
Celebrate Martin Luther King Day with NBA TV. While we've made progress, there is still work to do. To honor a legacy that transcends basketball. When fostering a powerful spirit of unity. Mavericks Hornets next on NBA TV. NBA starts on TNT, and stream VR Sports on Max.
That was a new car, huh? Yep. Big L. Ellie? You called for a big L, so now she's serving. Get it, girl.
I meant my car. That is a big loss.
Oh, you don't need an L, you need a W. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Just give State Farm a call. We'll get to work.
Excuse me, guys, but the queen is already working here.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Let's talk salary.
Great. What do you typically offer for this role?
It's competitive.
And if it was a number, it would be
A competitive number.
With Indeed, you can avoid awkward salary conversations from the start.
Whoa, a number.
Is it competitive?
Buffalo Wild Wings Monday through Thursday BOGO deals are totally making it rain burgers and wings. I'm walking around, mouth open, just, BOGO burger, BOGO traditional wings, BOGO boneless. I love the rain.
Use every man jack so you still sound good. Ride your mountain bike, but you still sound good.
Everyman Jack aluminum-free deodorant with many naturally derived ingredients, so you can.
You down for 7 seconds, but you still sound good. Late to see some friends. You're watching CarMax Pregame the way car buying should be.
Can't stress how important it is to get out and make your voice heard. You don't want somebody showing up there that you don't want. Right? You know what I mean? So get out there and vote. Today at 11:59 Eastern is the last time you can cast your ballot for All-Star 2025. You take a look at the starters we just had up there for the Eastern Conference, and Lamelo Ball, as of right now, polarizing figure. If the voting would end today, now keep in mind, the fans get 50% of the voting, the players are going to account for 25% of the voting, and the media is going to account for the last 25%. But as of now, just according to the fans' vote, got LaMelo Ball in there. This dude is fourth in the NBA in scoring, 29.5 points. He's been a bucket, but is he an all-star?
Well, the numbers suggest that he is. He's having, a great season. But, team-wise, the team's not winning. But when you look at just him individually as a player and for the All-Star game, he's what the All-Star game, like. Flashy, showy, he's entertaining.
Can I show you my favorite stat of the season so far? LaMelo Ball from 30 feet and beyond this year. Take a look at this. He has taken more attempts from 30 feet or beyond, and he's played 8 less games than the guy in second place, Trae Young. He is launching it.
We got a colleague, 3D say must-see TV. He's one of those kids I like to turn on. I be laying in the bed, NBA League Pass. I go, let me turn on the Hornets because he's going to do something that I haven't seen before. And also, I love that he plays with a joy. Next step, though, the joy has to turn into some wins.
Yeah.
But All-Star LaMelo Ball, he will put on the show.
And you're going to see the next chapter of that show coming up in just a matter of minutes, live here on NBA TV, as all players are wearing the Dr. Martin Luther King shirts as they warm up for a signature day on the league's calendar.
What is in your life's blueprint? You're going to be deciding as the days and the years unfold what you will do in life. Your life's work will be. Once you discover what it will be, set out to do it well. You have a responsibility to seek to make your nation a better nation in which to live.
Buffalo Wild Wings Monday through Thursday BOGO deals are totally making it rain burgers and wings. I'm walking around, mouth open, just, BOGO burger, BOGO traditional wings, BOGO boneless. I love the rain.
The itch and rash of moderate to severe eczema disrupts my skin night and day. Despite treatment, it's still not under control. But now I have Rinvoq. Rinvoq is a once-daily pill that reduces the itch and helps clear the rash of eczema fast. Some taking Rinvoq felt significant itch relief as early as 2 days, and some achieved dramatic skin clearance as early as 2 weeks. Many saw clear or almost clear skin.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB and do blood work. Serious infections, blood clots, some fatal. Cancers, including lymphoma and skin. Serious allergic reactions. GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occurred. CV event risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you've had these events. Infection, Hep B or C, smoked, are pregnant, or planning. Don't take if allergic or have an infection.
Disrupt the itch and rash of eczema. Talk to your dermatologist about Rinvoq.
Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
This season, Jim Beam and I are helping fans work through the 7 stages of defeat. Like shock. What? Denial. There's no flat. Anger. This is the thing. What do you... And acceptance. Here's to next season.
And more party of 3.
When you're with Amex Platinum, exclusive dining benefits and travel perks like room upgrades at 5 hotels and resorts, wow, make going out for your favorite food take on a whole new meaning. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
Irving has enjoyed playing in this building at times. He dropped a 50 ball a couple years ago. See if God Champ God can get him all fired up, ready to go for today's premier point guard matchup, Kyrie and Lamelo. And you'll see it coming up live here on NBA TV as we welcome you in to a very special day honoring Dr. Martin Luther King. I'm Jared Greenberg with the Hall of Famer Isaiah Thomas, NBA champ Steve Smith. This is the CarMax pregame show. Dallas and Charlotte gets us going today. Unfortunately for Dallas, they're going to be really shorthanded. You know about the fact that there's no Luka Doncic. That backcourt got even thinner. No Jaden Hardy, no Quentin Grimes. So Kyrie is going to be out to carry the load today. And we know he can because with Kyrie in the lineup, this team is 20-12.
Yeah, he definitely can. And they're going to need all the tricks that he has in his bag today.
It's a big bag.
Yeah, because Charlotte has good athletes. They have, pretty decent defenders when they want to defend. But Kyrie, it's going to be a lot on his shoulders today, and he's capable of delivering. But not only, does he have to score, his assist will also be important too, because he's going to have to uplift his teammates today also.
Well, one of the guys he loves throwing the ball up to for lobs, Derek Lively, he's dealing with an ankle injury, and he won't play either. So it'll be a tall task for this Dallas team against an exciting Charlotte squad.
It is, and I think for Charlotte, it'll be great for them to be on the national stage. Everybody get a chance to watch them play. They have some guys that can score, but I like both these guys because these guys I pick in a 21 game. Isaiah Lamelo Ball and Kyrie, a pickup game. They play pickup in an NBA game and make it look easy. So I'm looking forward, and I think this guy Klay Thompson, I think Klay will knock down. Klay for some reason just loves the big.
Yeah,
he loves the big.
Another guy I'm thinking about today for Dallas. You go back and play your former team. PJ Washington's playing in Charlotte for the first time since he got traded last year.
Yeah, and that's always a big moment when you're coming back. Now you worry about him getting distracted because he's going to have some old friends there, and it's an afternoon game. They probably had dinner and everything, and so a lot of people was pulling at him. So his first half, he may not be as good. But look out for him in the second half, when he wakes up and shakes off, being back for the first time.
This guy is not a, all-star guy, 21 pickup game. But Mark Williams.
Oh, man.
Big fella is starting to play. I mean, he got him like 24 points, 16 rebounds, shooting like 70%. That's going to be good because he catches lobs as well, Jared. I'm looking forward to watching him play. I want to see him up and close.
Yeah, let's talk about some of those foundation pieces. Brandon Miller is going to be out, unfortunately, indefinitely with a wrist injury. He has been really good this year. But Lamelo, when healthy, Miles Bridges, your guys, Party, when healthy, Mark Williams, you mentioned, that 14.5, right? Your last 3 games, as you mentioned, 20, almost 25 points a game, shooting 70% from the field and 16 rebounds a game.
And there he is. Okay.
Oh, he got
it all.
Wait, half court bag, around the basket. He got the floater.
This kid, Williams,
he's shooting it off one leg sometimes.
That's what I like. I don't know if I want to coach him. I like watching.
Yeah, tall task for Charles Lee and company there. Listen, Charlotte's struggling, no question. 10-28. They're not where probably they thought they could be, but the injuries have set them back. This is a big game for Dallas, right? They're a team that's just one game ahead of 11th place. But they're also only one game back in the loss column of 6th place. Yeah. That's how tight the West is right now.
And you know what? The West is going to be like that the whole year. And that's going to make every game, every night so important because every team that goes out and plays, they'll say, man, if we win tonight, we can jump to 6th. If we lose tonight, we're in 11th place. So that type of competitiveness is going to be good going down the stretch.
And I think guys in the NBA, if you're a competitor, you love these games. You got so many guys out in Dallas. So I'm saying, oh yeah, at least gonna get 25 minutes and a consistent 25 minutes. So some of those guys coming off the bench, I'm looking forward to see how they play. And then you got a guy like Kyrie who can play 40 minutes and just flat out put on a show. So I'm looking forward to this.
Dallas has lost 9 of 13. They don't have Luka Doncic dealing with that calf injury. It is a real special day here on
Let's go, Smarty.
You're going to see Miles Bridges. You don't like Washington State. You're not giving a shout out to Washington State.
I like Cassius Clay though.
How about the Ball family? You got any LiAngelo? Got any tweaker in your bag?
I don't have that, but I like the basketball players. I don't know about that.
Let's go exploring in the rugged CRV from Honda, KBB.com's 2024 Best Value brand. Get comfy. There's plenty of space for both passengers and cargo. Feel free to take pictures. Hold tight as our 204 horsepower CRV hybrid charges muddy terrain. The rugged CRV. This is how adventure looks in a Honda.
I have 10 years of experience.
This job requires a college degree. Any degree.
Indeed matches you with jobs that actually match your experience.
And what was your major?
Dance.
Oh.
This season, Jim Beam and I are helping fans work through the 7 stages of defeat. Like shock. What? Denial. There's no flat. Anger. This is the thing. What do you... And acceptance. Here's to next season.
Did you know that 80% of people have subscriptions they forgot about?
Well, that's dumb. I keep track of my subscriptions in spreadsheets and I always get it ready.
We'll see about that. All right, so I just downloaded Rocket Money on your phone, and it looks like you're paying for 2 meal delivery kits.
What?
Why?
Let me see. It's probably my ex. Gotta call and cancel.
Wait, with Rocket Money, you can cancel subscriptions you don't want right from the app with just a few taps.
Well, I still asked for $100.
But you might not have, because Rocket Money will also reach out and try to get you a refund for the money you lost.
Actually?
Yeah, download Rocket Money today.
Use every man jack so you still sound good. Ride your mountain bike, but you still sound good. Everyman Jack aluminum-free deodorant with many naturally derived ingredients, so you can. You down for 7 seconds, but you still sound good. Late to see some friends, but you still sound good.
When you finally decide to take care of you, there's Instacart.
Big day on the NBA calendar. Couple of games on TNT. 2:30 Eastern, Minnesota and Memphis, and then it's off to the Bay for the Warriors and Celtics. But it all gets tipped off right here on NBA TV. Starting lineups presented by CarMax for the Hornets, who have won back-to-back, looking for their first 3-game win streak of their season against Dallas, who's playing without Luka, without Lively in their starting lineup. So you get Dinwiddie and Gafford in there. We mentioned P.J. Washington, first time against his former team. Josh Green going against his former team that he helped get to the NBA Finals last year as well. So it'll be a fun one. If nothing else, it's going to be an exciting game to watch for these two.
There's so many guys, so many storylines, and then you got young athletes getting up and down. Watch Nick Smith.
Yep.
That kid there can score. I love the way he plays. So I'm looking forward to this one, Zeke.
I'm looking forward. I know I'm supposed to, look at the point guards, but I'm looking forward to the big matchup in the middle. Gafford and Williams. I want to see what man's going who's going to win that battle.
And if Mark Williams gets the better of Daniel Gafford or gets Gafford in foul trouble, what do they do, right? Because no Lively, obviously no Powell. You'll see Kleba in there, who's more of a 3-and-D guy, but can they handle that? I think will be interesting.
No, little fellas can't handle him.
No, because he play big. So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
He ain't shooting the threes, and he ain't tiptoeing around. He throwing his weight around.
Who gets more points tonight, Lamelo or Kyrie? This afternoon.
Better question. Who takes more shots?
Well, Lamelo.
I'm gonna go with Kyrie.
Kyrie more
Kyrie
points.
has to.
Melo.
Yeah, Kyrie has to get more points for the win. Melo can still get his 25 because you got other guys that can get 20, 25. Bridges. But I think Clay is going to be surprised. Clay's going to give me 20.
It's interesting, and he has told me that he enjoys playing with Kyrie on the court. It gives him the guy like a Steph Curry who looks for him for those catch and shoot shots that Clay is.
Let me play with Isaiah. He get double team, and I can shoot. I don't want to play with no guy that can't beat his man off the dribble. You got a guy that's going to automatically beat his man, so that means somebody else got to help. And that ball's going to get swung to me, and I get a wide open shot. Yes, indeed.
Absolutely. It's like, when people say, who do you want to play with? The shooters and the great scorers, they always want to play with somebody who's going to give it up. But a lot of times people think like, a great scorer wants to play with a great scorer, they're like, no, I want to play against that guy, right? Because the scorers want to score. They need to shoot the ball. But I think I'm going with Kyrie today. But Smitty is right. Don't be surprised if Clay leads the Mavericks in scoring today.
Interesting. Okay, I like that point.
To Isaiah's point, if you're old school, I'm doubling Kyrie.
Yeah.
I mean, you know he can beat you. I'm not going to let him beat me. And if you're not going to let him beat me, that means somebody gets open shots. I mean, you got to keep two guys with P.J. Washington, and also Gafford around the rim, right? So then that's going to leave Clay or Spencer Dinwiddie getting open shots.
So I'm going to throw a grenade, a old school grenade back in, right? So Allen Iverson, right? The whole game plan was to double team him because your Michigan State star, Eric Snow, who was the point guard, right? He wasn't that great a shooter. And then you had Aaron McKee, you had Mutombo, you had, Tyrone Hill, George. None of them great shooters. This how good Allen Iverson was. He still got 40.
Right.
It's like, we're going to make Allen Iverson throw it to somebody else. He was like, no, I'm good. Bring the other dude over here. I'm going to shoot it out too.
Well, Zeke, great day here in the NBA. We'll see you and Smitty at halftime as we get you set for the Hornets, looking for the first 3-game win streak of the season against the Mavs. Enjoy the call with the excitable Eric Collins and Del Curry live on NBA TV.
See him come back uptown and see if he can show out. He has been everything the Mavericks have wanted. Of course, they had that deep run into the finals last year. And this season, he leads the team in minutes played. He's been available. He's been a good soldier for Jason Kidd.
No doubt about it. I mean, he's that 3-and-D guy, fun-loving guy, always loved by his teammates. Interrupted his pre-game warm-ups because so many Hornets players want to go over and dap him up. But we'll see how he responds in his second game back since being traded.
Both sides with this exact starting lineup, undefeated, both 1-0. First shot of the game, ball 5 seconds into it. And Kyrie puts Dallas up 3 rounds.
What you want to see as a Hornets fan, Kyrie bottom his first triple and do it quickly.
5 seconds into our game. That's like James and Buddy Hield a couple of years ago. Mark Williams hits the stop and pop. It's the ball. Rare 0 for 2. One time down the floor for Mark. Dallas has been without their stud, El Matador. Luka Doncic since Christmas. And a foul. Then Daniel Gafford to the free throw.
Tip right here. Mark tries to get it to Bridges. Tips right off of his hands in one rhythm dribble. Kyrie's on the board early.
Kyrie Irving now in year number 14. Spent more years in the NBA than the amount of games he had in college. He famously played number on his jersey. Number 1 overall in the 2011 draft.
Whole league saw enough. You know he's going to be a player.
You've always said that the strongest in the league. You always mentioned that's kind of his superpower.
Yeah. I mean, it helps him on both ends. I think really helps him control the basketball offensively, but loves to swipe down, steal it.
Oh, man. Junior starting really suits him.
Yeah, nice attack down the hill by Josh, and Nick posted up in that corner. No one around it.
PJ Washington had it stripped away, took it low. That's a bad idea with Josh Green around. Lamelo trying to set his feet. Stays with the Hornets. Josh Green is playing his first game against Dallas. Came into the league 5 seasons ago out of Arizona. It's the only team he knew for the first 4 years. The ankle taker gives it up. Didn't want any piece of Josh Green. Hornets get it back. free throw line while he's there. Now, how about your keys to the game brought to us by Carolina Ford Dealer?
Well, we talk about how tough it is to get your juices flowing after a long road trip, a lot of downtime, home cooking. You got to find a way to get your juice back in this building, get some energy. And it's an early start coupled with that. You got to know your personnel from this Dallas Mavericks team. No Luka Doncic. They're trying to piece things together. Kyrie's the one-on-one guy. Play, catch and shoot. PJ got the line. Catch and shoot from three. Gafford can run. So whoever's on the floor offensively for Dallas, offensively, you got to know who's in front of you to try to take away those strengths.
That last foul was on Mark Williams. Got 2 fouls in the first 2.5 minutes of our game. Jason Kidd, folks. I don't need to say that, right? No. Everyone knows. Hall of Famer. Now 51 years of age. Jason Kidd. One of the fastest, strongest point guards to ever play. Miles gets to the left hand.
Right around his buddy PJ body to lay it off the glass.
PJ, first round picks back-to-back years. Gafford. Hornets ignore him out there. It's been a lot of bad shots early.
They had some horrible misses.
Klay Thompson. His pass hits the rim. Lamelo quickly the other way. Miles pushed. Will go to the line. The first free throws of our ball game for the Hornets. The Hornets would rather have at the line than Miles, who made 12 in a row.
Right there. That first bump got PJ off of his angle to try to defend that left hand. Not a real smooth start offensively by either team so far.
Streak of 12 in a row is over. Make it a game night to remember. Booking a group outing at a Hornets game comes with exclusive experiences like pregame warm-up access, post-game free throws on the court, and so much more. Scan the QR code or visit hornets.com/groups. Learn more and start planning your unforgettable experience today. Philadelphia fans loving the score. Irving made a 3 5 seconds into our game, hasn't scored since. This is Dinwiddie. Lamelo. Nice touch.
That was the fadeaway in the paint. Just enough oomph to get it on the rim softly.
Hornets buying minutes with Mark Williams on the court with 2 fouls. They're going to get him out of there soon. Musa Diabate has gone to the scores table. And PJ gets a friendly hometown roll. Welcome back. That's it.
Yeah, or give him one. That is it. That was really soft touch as well from beyond the arc.
Mark Williams. It's fouled by PJ. Mark will go to the line. So Musa Diabate waiting at the scorers table to come in for Mark Williams. We'll have to wait as Mark shoots a pair.
Musa been there for a while, so the Hornets bench holding their breath while play continues, hoping Mark doesn't pick up his third.
Cody Martin comes in. He replaces Josh Green. Mavericks make a couple of changes. PJ Washington, Daniel Gafford both leave. Maximilian Cleveland, call him Max. He comes into the game. Also into the game is Najee Marshall. Right? Marshall coming off a double-double most recent game. Irving slides past Lamelo. He's great at making those twisting layups. That was too much English.
Yeah, Cody bothered him right there. I think he thought Cody was going to challenge that shot.
Welcome to the game, Cody Martin. Both ends.
Playing solid D, not fouling Kyrie, and then nobody picks up the ball. Cody gets to the rim.
Dinwiddie. Having a slow shooting start. 0 for 4, all from behind the arc. Lamelo's played off the ball for the majority of this first quarter. Irving.
Hoisting the threes. Right now, that's 8 of their 10 shots.
And a timeout called by the Hornets. Catch a break and to also take Mark Williams out of the game with 2 fouls.
No doubt. Let's see how the bench plays this afternoon. You know, Cody's going to give it all his all off the bench. Wood on Dinwiddie and lay it in. Hornets up 1 early.
Have you ever dreamt of getting 2 of your fave Wendy's items for $7? Like a spicy chicken sandwich, Dave's single, or 10-piece nugs? Well, today's the day your oddly specific dream comes true. Any good dream. 2 faves for just $7? Gotta be Wendy's.
To truly embrace the fine line, you must learn to let go. Bienvenidos a la vida más fina.
AT&T has a new guarantee because most things in life are not guaranteed. Like booking the right rental car. Where's the rest of it?
Did you forget we had kids?
A friendly game staying friendly. Yo, chill, Brad.
It's your bank loan.
Or being alone during alone time. Yeah, that's not guaranteed. You know what AT&T guarantees? An activity you depend on, the deals you want, and the service you deserve. Or we'll make it right. That's the AT&T guarantee.
It's for you. Do you like it? Come on, Charlie, use your new door. Come on, let's go. I said go. Let's go. Silly dog. I'm going to trade you for a cat.
Red Bull gives you wings.
The new Red Bull Zero is here. 100% wings with monk fruit extract.
My new car. Please bring me good juju. You need good juju? Juju Watkins. Check this out. Wow, that is good, but I just wanted to make sure my car has coverage. Oh, you don't need me. You need like a good neighbor. State Farm is there.
State Farm agent can help you choose the right coverage at a price that's right for you.
So who's up for some one-on-one?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Third time is the MVP of the NBA.
On behalf of all of us at FanDuel Sports Network, we want to express our sincere condolences on the loss of our crew member and friend, Greg Fry. Greg passed away last week from a lung condition that worsened over the last few months. We'd like to send our thoughts and prayers to his entire family, especially his wife, Haley, son, Vinny. Greg will be missed greatly here on our Hornets production and in our lives. For a decade, I've been here for 10 years. Number 14, 15 years that Greg was with us.
Guys like that make us all look good.
After the time, Lamelo ball.
Long drive to the paint. With his right hand looking for a foul, but he flipped it in anyway.
Najee Marshall handling the ball up high. Olivier Maxence Prosper has checked in as well. He wears number 8. Down in Dallas, they call him Omax. They call him Olivier Maxence. And a travel by Marshall. Former New Orleans Pelican shuffled the shoes. Hornets have made another change. Miles Bridges leaves for the first time. And we're going to get our first look at Josh Okogie. Welcome to town. Okogie coming over from Phoenix. Was dealt in the deal that sent Nick Richards out to the desert. Okogie is from Atlanta. Played a couple years in the ACC at Georgia Tech. Been in the NBA for 7 years. Still only 26 of age. Welcome to town, Josh Okogie. Maxi Kleba erased by Diabate. Down on the spot, though, is Olivier Maxence Prosper.
Good help by Musa right there. Recognize that quickly, but I was able to get that offensive board, lay it in.
Nick Smith Jr., couple power dribbles. Left it short. Prosper a rebound. That Curry's at the scores table. And a great first quarter. One of the most recent games Friday in Chicago. Set to come in now. His ball poked out of bounds. Set put up 11 first quarter points. Got the Hornets really started well. Remember, they had 74 points in the first half.
Just keep things simple. I mean, able to space the floor. You got to guard him in that corner. Opens up driving lanes for other guys. But when the ball's in his hands, he can also shoot it, score it, play off the screen roll.
And he got used the backboard.
It did. Looked like he did. I don't know. He's so smooth. Shot making.
Lamelo gets it over to Okogie. Lamelo fires it up. Threes haven't been falling with the same regularity as they had all season long for Lamelo. Last couple of games in a month. This ball picked up by Curry. Hornets with numbers, 5 on 4. Cody Martin shooting a good ball. He's now 6 for his last 9 from behind the arc.
Give LaMelo credit there after Seth scoops it up. You know, you got numbers. You just got to find open guys that spread the floor. The look-away pass by LaMelo got Cody a clean look.
And Kyrie Irving tried to save that ball. Backboard?
Barely. Yeah. Watch this look away right here. LaMelo sees it the whole time, but the look away, see how everybody went to the right side, following the eyes of LaMelo. He throws it to the left side. There's number 11 wide open.
Daniel Gafford's returned to the ballgame. He replaces Maxi Kleba. Marshall. Three-pointer for the veteran Marshall. What is that point? LaMelo lost it, stolen away by Kessler Edwards. Checked into the game. Second air ball for the first quarter. And we blocked it to him. Gafford. Off the window it is.
50-50 balls. He gets those on their end of the floor. You're in scramble mode. They're going to make you pay for not picking up those balls.
Okogie's first shot of the Hornets. Dallas last year, 50-32. Made it all the way to the final. Wow! Hornets had the basketball. Head of the pack, Lamelo. Corner three. All right, took his time. Lights it like a gentleman.
Yeah, he could have fired up that first one. Felt the guy running at him. Short one, escape dribble to his left. He's got rid of it.
Another ball, now a three-pointer in 47 consecutive games. Yes! Daniel Gafford. 77 dunk on the year for Gafford.
Gafford 6'10" with bounce.
Best ever come out of El Dorado, Arkansas.
Yeah, he is.
Okogie. Prosper. Monkey Euro from a guy from Montreal, Quebec. They say that Montreal's kind of like the Canadian version.
Well, I think he surprised himself for that move. Just made something up when he got there.
Prospered with it. 2 minutes remaining in our first quarter.
Fusion. LaMelo Ball draws a couple of defenders together, keeps a live dribble. They left the ball.
LaMelo 3 for his last 23, shooting threes last handful of games. That's the thing of the past. Another creative layup for Kyrie Irving.
Play top side on Kyrie. He's been reading the defense. Found him with a backdoor cut.
Kyrie has 7 first quarter points. Played every minute for Dallas. Curry. Cuts. Beautiful basketball. Goodness. That ball is on the backboard. And Prosper knocked out of bounds by Diabate.
Hey, little give and go right there. Seth sees Gafford coming. Ooh, very close.
It's a sweet cherry red sports car, and it doesn't match the photos. It's fine, right?
Sabrina, was it fine just shooting threes? No, you broke records.
But it's fine to settle for a car from a sketchy site when you can get the car you love at CarMax.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Sabrina.
Nope.
Sure you're not Sabrina?
Nope.
Sabrina? Asia? Too?
Hi.
Never settle on the lot or on the court. CarMax.
You get your bet in?
Wait, how do you spell it again? It's G-R-G. No, that's not it. O-R-G. It's G-O-R-G. That's Gorgeous. Gorgeous Alexander?
Man, try his nickname.
Ah.
DraftKings Sportsbook Search is the fastest way to find the action you're looking for. Quickly search by nickname, props, sports, or favorite teams to lock in your bets right when you want them. We get you, so we got that. New customers turn $5 into $200 instantly in bonus bets. Round is yours.
Valentine's Day is filled with the unexpected. So sorry about this. How are you holding up?
Not good, Mark.
Love Hurts. Rated R.
This season, Jim Beam and I are helping fans work through the 7 stages of defeat. Like shock. What? Denial. There's no flat. Hey, this is the thing. What do you... And acceptance. Here's to next season.
What is in your life's blueprint? You're going to be deciding as the days and the years unfold what you will do in life, what your life's work will be. Once you discover what it will be, set out to do it well. You have a responsibility to seek to make your nation a better nation in which to live, seek to make life better for everybody.
Perfect third time is the MVP of the NBA.
Three-point game, 1:08 remaining first quarter. Hornets and Mavs. Take a look at some of our live lines right now, brought to you by FanDuel. Now the odds for the Hornets have now shifted to a plus 186. You make this one early.
Well, neither team shooting a good ball. Dallas on a late run early in this first quarter, but not a lot of footing. I will blame it on the early start. You don't have a lot of games where you have this 12 o'clock noon start. You normally that time just getting home from shoot around, so it throws all your rhythm off as far as your preparation, get ready for the game. You got to adjust yourself, get your mental and body clock in tune.
Hornets have made another change. They bring Miles Bridges back into the game. Boston Meachit checks in for the first time. Once it's the metal ball, who sits, gives 2 more to Daniel Gafford. Gafford, what's new? Perfect. 3 for 3 on the day, 8 points. He leads the NBA in shooting percentage at 70%. Boots up is fouled and hits the deck hard. Oh, he landed right on the tailbone.
Phelps comes up, he's always going to try to protect the rim. Oh, my. Ah.
It moves up. Shoots free throws.
When you're up in the air like that and you know your feet have been taken out from under you, you know you're going to come down, you just brace for how bad it's going to hurt.
Jason Kidd, 0 compassion. He is going to challenge the foul call on Gafford. We've got a timeout on the floor, and the challenge has been initiated by Jason Kidd. Have the verdict, and we come back uptown.
When you're a sports fan, nothing beats being there. you're with Amex Platinum, you never miss the next big moment. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
Now, seemingly with a straight face, Jason Kidd has challenged this last foul call on Daniel Gafford.
Non-compassionate league, man. I'm telling you. Look at the body contact right there. Twist Moose's body around, then you see the legs out from under him.
Well, I think this is kind of funky on a number of different levels. Why would Jason Kidd, even if you thought it wasn't a foul, Moussa Diabate shoots 40% at the free throw line?
Good point. Yeah.
Gafford's not in foul trouble. That's his first foul. Like, what's the point?
And you can see Gafford with the follow through, the right arm get Moussa as well. And then anytime you see opponent quickly reach and try to pick the guy they just fouled up, they know they've done something wrong.
Now, Jason Kidd knows what he's doing. He was a point guard on a championship team in Dallas in 2011. Took his team to the finals last year as the head coach. He's always considered not only one of the most athletic point guards, but also one of the smartest point guards in history.
Good angle right here.
Oh my goodness. Crushed him.
That left hand of Moussa got Gafford, hooked him on the right shoulder.
Here's Mark Davis.
Upon review, it's been determined that there was no illegal contact by Gafford as he contacts all ball. Imminent possession will result in a jump ball center circle between any two at the time of the whistle.
Oh my
Please
goodness.
reset the shot clock to 24.
That's
Remove the foul from Gafford.
That's one of those when it's unfortunate contact.
Wow.
Got the ball first and then
just destroyed it.
So you get the ball, there's the block, and then anything that happens after that, tough luck.
Oh my goodness. All right, so Gafford takes foul away, and we'll jump for it. And the Hornets don't get it. Man, Jason Kidd knows what he's doing. Dallas leads by 5. Irving. He's fast for his own good. They put a football. So, shot clock resets to 14. A classic 2-for-1 time now. Kyrie Irving and Dallas.
Dallas catches the break. Kyrie was well guarded by Moussa. Now they have time to reset their offense. 14 on the shot clock. It was less than that when the foul was called.
2-for-1 window is slammed shut. Oh, terrible pass. Picked up by Curry. Hornets can hold for the final shot if they want to. That's what Okogie says they're going to do. So the Hornets shooting just 36% in our first quarter. Only down by 5. Love the result from the Frenchman. Moussa, his first 2. Didn't leave some time on the clock, though. And that's the way our first quarter ends. Could have been a heck of a lot worse. 1 possession game. Hornets trail Dallas by 3. 27-24 is our count here in Uptown. Pregame here at Spectrum Center. Second quarter, we return.
Buffalo Wild Wings Monday through Thursday BOGO deals are totally making it rain burgers and wings. I'm walking around, mouth open, just, BOGO burger, BOGO traditional wings, BOGO boneless. I love the rain.
To really embrace life, you just have to learn to let go.
Let go.
That's right, let go.
Let go.
Did let go. Did you let go?
When you're with Amex Gold, you can stack 4 times points on restaurants around the world. So sharing the same taste after all these years Stay sweet. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
When you can't take your bed to the store, there's Instacart.
You might be loved. Used every man jack, so you still sound good. Ride your mountain bike, but you still sound good. Everyman Jack aluminum-free deodorant with many naturally derived ingredients, so you can. You down for 7 seconds, but you still sound good. Late to see some friends, but you still sound good. Today and every day, the NBA celebrates Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s pursuit of racial, social, and economic justice. Time is always right to do what is right. And to learn more and get involved. Hornets begin the second quarter with the ball. Josh Green back on the floor, finds Miles Bridges. Steph Curry, Mark Williams, Vasa Micic, the 5 on the floor for the Hornets. Hornets can't get a ball up on the rim at turnover. P.J. Washington, Najee Marshall, Spencer Dinwiddie, Klay Thompson, Daniel Gafford playing for Dallas. This is P.J. Washington. Oh, Gafford. It's fouled. Are they going to give him continuation? Hornets are saying the foul's on the ground. They give him 2 free throws. Going up, he got grabbed and he tipped the ball up high. That's how you make 33 consecutive shots. Wow. Yeah. That's what Gafford did last year. 33 consecutive makes. And they weren't all dunks. NBA record is 35 consecutive makes by Ray Wiltshire. So far today, Gafford has let the ball leave his hands 7 times, and every time it's gone through the hoop. He's 4 for 4 from the field, 3 for 3 at the free throw line.
He's got all 7 of Dallas' second chance points.
Bridges, a lefty 3.
Second bucket for Bridges. Going to his right, that's the fly on the left hand.
Miles found his shooting shoes as of late. A lot better ball over the last 4 games. First miss of the day by Gafford. Vasa quickly the other way. Nobody stops the ball. Blocked from behind by Gafford. That is a long reach that Vasa's probably not used to over in Europe.
Yeah, that's 3 blocks already by Gafford. Good face down from behind. Vasa thought he had to step on it. Look, they thought he'd get fouled. Don't worry about it. Run back down and look at him. Just hustle back and save 2.
Dallas leads by 3 with the ball. Gafford, good catch. And he's got a soft touch, doesn't he?
3 strong sprints down the floor by Gafford and displayed good hands on every possession.
Josh Green. Former Matt has not scored. That's the overplay, but it is called for grabbing the jersey of P.J. Washington. We'll say about P.J. Looks pretty good, doesn't he?
Oh,
in that uniform.
Yeah.
He has been working out. Hell.
Both teams got to get a washcloth and wipe the sleep out of their eyes here.
Hornets shooting 37%, Matt's 26%. Daniel Gafford have a first half, why don't you? He's got the last 7 for Dallas, and the lead is 7 for Dallas. Nick Smith Jr. back into the game, gets it over to Miles. Miles gets it to Paul.
We saw Gafford there. While he's falling down, he knew how far to just flip that up over the top of Gafford.
Ball just falls into the lap of Gafford for an offensive rebound. Shot blocked out of 4. Marshall.
Good closeout by Foster. Forced a tough look.
Nick. The Dallas team that's playing a lot of big names. Obviously, no Luka Doncic. But Derek Lively, big part of what they do, not in uniform today. Jaden Hardy, a rotation guy. Jaden Hardy's not playing. Context has been out all season long. Dwight Powell, veteran.
Yeah. They got 2 strains, 2 sprains, a surgery, and a spasm.
Whole smorgasbord of injuries.
Yeah. It's either on NSJ or Rich.
It's on Miles. So Miles getting technical while at the free throw line, getting ready to shoot a technical free throw.
Might be a first.
That didn't cost him. Now you got to hit it though, Miles. No half stepping. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. So it's a 3-point game. Maybe that'll get both sides going.
Josh is doing his best to try to get his team fired up defensively. It's good on the ball work right there.
Prosper is grabbed, and Mark Williams. But that's on him. It's 4. Oh no, it's 3 on Mark. 3rd on Mark.
Prosper, good spin move. And Mark just got his arm just got caught inside, and Prosper knew it was there and held on to it.
Prosper learned that at the knee of Terrence Oglesby for 1 year. Clemson. Crafty. Native of Montreal, Quebec. Gone to Clemson for a year. Spent a couple seasons at Marquette. Jackson spent some time at the NBA Academy of Latin America. Same thing at Benedict Mavericks. Total international package play in Canada, Mexico. Game Max prosper. 5-point game. Miles has scored all the Hornets points here in the second quarter. What? Wow. Loose ball foul on Mark Williams. So there's foul. And Charles Lee calls the time. Maybe it comes to maybe to challenge the ball. Now the Hornets have initiated a challenge. Green challenge light is Charles Lee says, you know what? We want to look at this.
Yeah, Mom, I'm good. Apparently Progressive lets homeowners and renters bundle with their auto policy, so I've got them protecting my stuff 24/7. Call you back.
You know, you can use the front door. I tried. Your doorman's good at his job.
This season, Jim Beam and I are helping fans work through the 7 stages of defeat. Like shock. What? Denial. There's no flat. Anger. This is the thing. What do you... And acceptance. Here's to next season.
My moderate to severe plaque psoriasis held me back. Now with Skyrizi, I'm all in with clear skin. Things are getting clearer. Yeah, I feel free. The very skin, yeah, that's for me. Your tone is everything. With Skyrizi, 3 out of 4 people achieved 90% clearer skin at 4 months. And most people were clearer even at 5 years. Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses. Don't use if allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Nothing and me go hand in hand. Nothing on the skin, that's my new plan. Now's the time. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Learn how AbbVie could help you save.
Asia, your car's small.
It's a little cramped, but it's fine.
Fine? When you became MVP once, was that fine? No. You did it thrice.
They built you a statue.
But you're fine with this tiny car when you could just sell it to CarMax?
You're right. It's not fine.
Can't feel my legs.
Never settle on the lot or on the court. CarMax.
Charlotte Hornets basketball is brought to you by Honda Dealers of the Carolinas and Novant Health.
Welcome back, everyone. 5-point game in Uptown Hornets and Mavericks. It was a really quick challenge. A replay showed that it was indeed a foul on Mark Williams. Push in the back. Here at Max.
Right there. Just the slight shove. Cleveland sells it like the veteran he is. Official right there all over.
Mark is going to be chilling for a while. Picks up his 4th foul. Won't play again until the 3rd quarter. Lamelo ball back into the game for the Hornets along with Musa Diabate. Klay Thompson has shot so far today. Leaves it for Kleba. Line drive. Planks against the front of the iron. Stays with Dallas. Dinwiddie gets past Diabate.
7 offensive boards for Dallas. 9 second chance points.
Dallas playing some aggressive defense with the overplays. That clock's down at 8. Nick Smith got it on top of Dinwiddie.
Double team took the ball out of Lamelo's hands. Lamelo passed it and he stayed out of the play. That gave NSJ plenty of room to work, get that shot off.
Thompson's first shot of the game.
Biggs of Dallas is seeing it Hornets are playing their shooters, down shooters on the top side or back door.
Lamelo gets knocked to the floor rudely. Still to be Hornets ball, but no foul.
I guess they deemed he kind of lost his footing there, a little out of control. The Hornets maintain the possession.
Kyrie Irving comes back in. Najee Marshall as well. Oh, drops contact. No shot. Happy in the building right now. Lamelo was pushed obviously before he went upward motion. Hornets can't challenge us. They lost their talent.
Yeah, I mean, slight push just to get out of that rotation double team.
Josh Green leaves it for the Moose.
Dallas Mavericks apart with a double team right there. Josh explodes, finds Musa, two-hand chin up.
Moose is going to get a lot of chances. Nick Richards traded to the Phoenix Suns. And with Mark Williams in foul trouble. Irving got it on top of Diabate.
That's good D, better offense by Kyrie Irving.
Miles walled off. Nick Smith Jr. Diabate takes his time and will go to the free throw line. Didn't rush it. Waited for contact. That'll stride to the free throw line.
He did a good job of staying out of the way of the ball handler, but then finding an open area to receive the ball once Mavericks stopped the dribble drive.
All right, Musa. Free throws have been a bit of an adventure. Not anymore! Hornets fans love the ball, leading the Eastern Conference guards in All-Star voting, giving away a signed Melo statement jersey to celebrate. And the QR code on your screen now for chance. Two beauties! I don't care if it's second quarter. That's the final frontier, Dell. He's
They've got to manufacture points right now any way you can get them.
It's rare to see a moose in Uptown. It's rare to see a moose in broad daylight. They're nocturnal animals.
Right.
Like this moose that the Hornets have right now. Going out. This is the bonus. So Klay Thompson will shoot a pair. Last year, Klay Thompson led the NBA coast. 0.7%.
Last year,
he is the second teammate of the greatest free throw shooter ever to play NBA basketball. The second teammate actually beat out that teammate for shooting on Klay Thompson and Jordan Poole as teammates of Steph Curry and Golden State both won free throw titles ahead of Steph. How's that possible?
They made more.
Clearly. This year, Thompson, 91% as a free thrower. And a streak of 12 consecutive, and he missed the technical a bit ago.
So you say they made more or missed less?
Miss less.
Miss less.
Miss fewer at a lower rate.
They are pounding Lamelo with or without the ball.
Wow. Kyrie Irving.
Strong hands.
Different from the palm of youth. Video circulated in Kyrie Irving a couple of years ago. Dribbling the basketball with his individual fingers. Incredible what he can do. I think he's playing the piano while he's dribbling the basketball.
It looks like it's sometime in a game where he keeps that ball straight.
Catch and shoot.
Both triples by NSJ from that same spot off a drive and kick.
Boost. Foul. Reaching variety on Diabate. Got about. Just out of bounds.
Lamelo right there. Right before he picked it up, saw NSJ wide open. Because of the velocity on that pass, Kyrie gave up on it and it was right in his pocket.
Nick Smith Jr. had got some burn with the Greensboro Swarm, came back, had an opportunity opportunity with Brandon Miller out and seems to be seizing that opportunity. Gafford back into the game. Thompson hit a couple of free throws and now hits his first three.
And he got away with a slight nudge on Nick to be able to come off of that screen.
Dallas leads by 7. Poked away. Lamelo got a hand on it. Deflected into the corner. Marshall. Offensive rebound. Gafford. And Gafford will go to the line. Daniel Gafford. His second round pick. Seen him in Chicago, most recently in Washington. From El Dorado, Arkansas. Rattles it in. Play City, your Hornets tip off a franchise record 9-game homestand on Friday against the Portland Trailblazers. 5,000 fans will say Hive mentality scarf. Head over to Hornets.com or call 704 Hornets. You're your team.
In a row.
Good. Unpack your bag.
Yeah. All we need is good weather.
Get bad weather, you got the scarf. Got you covered.
Yeah.
Cody Martin back in. Josh Okogie back in. Okogie's first game as a Hornet. Diabate. Cody had to take it out the rim, that low catch. Lamelo spits a double team. Rocks the cradle. Fits to the left hand. Final 4 minutes of our first half. Oh my goodness. Klay Thompson turns it over. Lamelo. Yes. The first half for Lamelo. He's found his stroke again.
Up and down the floor. Sloppy basketball, but you clean it up, give it to number 1. DHO. Got 13.
Oh. Huh? Nature sure is full of wonders. Red Bull gives you wings.
The new Red Bull Zero is here. 100% wings with monk fruit extract.
Buffalo Wild Wings Monday through Thursday BOGO deals are totally making it rain burgers and wings. I'm walking around, mouth open, just, BOGO burger, BOGO traditional wings, BOGO boneless. I love the rain.
You guys are messing around, acting like you're living the high life, but you have no money left over. What do you mean? $1,200 a month carpet? You can afford this?
It's a little tight.
$284 in subscriptions. I thought we only had like 2 or 3. You guys need to cut down on your expenses.
How?
Just give Rocket Money. It shows all of your expenses in one place and helps you monitor your money, so you're not spending hundreds of dollars a year on things you don't need. Take control of your money. Download Rocket Money today.
When two opposing forces meet, something has to give. When tectonic plates shift, the ground shakes. Battles for dominance intensify amongst adversaries. Serendipitous collisions create vicious reactions that you must see to believe. The world's leading minds have many names for these cataclysmic events. The National Basketball Association calls it Rivals Week. Do not miss it.
Hornets down by 6 here at the Spectrum Center. Eric and Dell, you guys were talking about Jason Kidd a little bit earlier today. The Hall of Fame career that he had, one of the best to ever play the point guard position. He was asked about Lamelo Ball today earlier, and of course he spoke about his scoring. He said anytime he gets across the half court, he can shoot the ball. If he's got two defenders on him, he can shoot the ball. But what I thought was interesting is he talked about him as a facilitator. He said his passing ability, his creativity, he's unselfish. I love that because Jason Kidd obviously so unselfish when he played. Game recognizes game right there.
Hey, thank you, Shannon. Jason Kidd, man, he just played with a certain energy. He never took anything at half speed.
No doubt about it. Fierce competitor, and his three-point shooting got really good in his career.
Kyrie Irving has Cody Martin in front of him. There's no chance. Gafford, man, he can catch, man.
Yeah.
Surrounded by Hornets with the grab and the layup.
Yeah, I've watched him pregame warm up. He is a big guy, man. He's at work in the weight room and good hands. Put that ball up. Cody. Nice drive, draws the D, and Musa says, Gafford, I can do that too.
6-point ball game. Irving, too much spin. Okogie the rebound. Look at this Hornets team. They're running 5-on-3. Okogie. Probably had more time than he thought. Marshall. Pretty quick. Dallas' last game was Friday. They took down Oklahoma City. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander didn't play, but win's a win. Steph Curry back into the game. Cody Martin. 2 feet in the paint. Musa, offensive rebound. Hornets have 14 seconds to shoot. Let's raise the roof. Brought to you by Guy Roofing.
Look at Cody right there. Draws the attention of Gafford and a perfect pass. Musa, all he had to do was jump. The ball was already right there waiting on him.
Against his former team. A free ball.
Screen. Good timing on that out of bounds play. Catch, shoot, splash for 30.
3 separate times Steph has been a Dallas Maverick. All right? I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
3 separate
I
times.
know at least twice. Oh,
Man, taking out a knuckle on that
hit
pitch.
that pop. Yeah.
They heard it in the upper tank. Gafford is parting from it. Oh, ball didn't move though.
Cody tries to help wax Gafford. Give him that easy two.
Steph, one thing we do know, Seth, one thing we do know, so got tapped up by Kyrie. They were teammates at Duke.
Yeah, for those 11 games. Yeah.
Right? Classmate. Open. They didn't take any geography.
I would say teammates. I don't know how many classes Kyrie went to because everybody and their mother knew he was not going to be there long.
11 games worth. Irving coming to the NBA number 1 overall. And won the Rookie of the Year in 2012. One of the most talented, in my opinion, one of the most talented players in history in the NBA. Pure basketball talent combined with work ethic. No! It's cleaned by Gafford, but a foul on the way up. 2 free throws coming for Lamelo. First time today that Lamelo is going to go to the free throw line. We were talking a couple of days ago. We were in Salt Lake City, and the Hornets won that game against the Jazz. Brandon Miller missed 2 throws at the line. And you and I were like, whoa, what's happening here? Then he went another time. He missed a free throw. And we just couldn't figure out what was going on. And lo and behold, he's now got a wrap on his right wrist. He didn't know that he was dealing with ligament damage.
No doubt, serious damage. Yeah, he does not miss 3 out of 4 free throws at any time. Now we know why.
He'll be missing. He'll still be a big part of the team. Be around. Really gets that wrap off. Difficult time for him, having basketball taken away from him for the first time in his life.
They're going to have to make sure he stays engaged mentally. Still only his second year. New territory.
Shot clock's down to 1. Hornets down by 6. Lamelo on the wing. He's already made 3. He's made.
Really good first half. 5 points. That was his 4th assist.
Wow. Great defense by the Hornets. Dallas can't get anything going. Hornets get it back. Rosberg. Last touch by Gafford.
Lamelo, good job right there. Keep it alive. And Dinwiddie says, oh, no. I knew I gave him too much airspace. He's in the base.
49th time that Lamelo has had at least 5 threes in a game. That ties Kemba Walker for second all time in franchise history. Do it for our first half of play. Hornets have come all the way back. They were down.
Well, that was an exciting first half, capped off by Lamelo Ball, knocking down his 5th 3 of the half. He's got 20. Daniel Gafford leading the way with 21 for Dallas. The Hall of Famer Isaiah Thomas, the champion Steve Smith will join me on the American Express halftime report to break it all down. Next.
To truly embrace the fun life, you must learn to let go. Bienvenidos a la vida más fina.
Liberty Mutual customized my car insurance, so I saved hundreds. With the money I saved, I thought I'd get a wax figure of myself. Cool, right? Look at the craftsmanship. I mean, they even got my nostrils right. It's nice to know, years after I'm gone, this guy will be standing the test of time. He's melting. Oh, jeez. No. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. Different dogs have different needs, like skin and coat, mobility support, and healthy digestion. That's why I's Advanced Health has different formulas, so every dog can be a healthy dog.
Let's go exploring in the rugged CRV from Honda, KBB.com's 2024 Best Value brand. Get comfy. There's plenty of space for both passengers and cargo. Feel free to take pictures. Hold tight as our 204 horsepower CRV hybrid charges muddy terrain. The rugged CRV. This is how adventure looks in a Honda.
NBA Rivals Week takes NBA TV to Paris, home for Victor Wembanyama. But an away game for the Spurs, facing the Pacers. It's a battle of rising stars on a global stage. Spurs Pacers, Thursday, 2 p.m. Eastern on NBA TV.
NBA. Let's get it on.
TNT, True TV, and stream VR Sports on Max. The American Express halftime report is brought to you by the powerful backing of American Express.
Well, how about this? Throw it up there, go get it, and then pull. Lamelo. He has made more threes than the entire Dallas Mavericks. Ooh, we're getting artsy today. Look at this shot from our award-winning director, Elisa Deans Davis. That is special right there. You don't get that
in every American Express halftime report. You do today, though, with Hall of Famer Isaiah Thomas, the champ Steve Smith. I'm Jared Greenberg. Welcome to the American Express halftime report. We're all tied up at 55. No Luka Doncic, you knew that. No Derek Lively, no Grimes, no Hardy. The Mavs are depleted. They had lost 9 of 13. This is one of those games, even without all those guys, you're thinking they got to win this game. But here comes Lamelo Ball, Steve Smith.
And boy, it was a treat to watch him, especially that last 4 minutes of the second quarter. He just hoops, Zeke. I mean, he gets you out of his seat. You can see they were trying to double team, but he has so much stuff. I mean, you look at him in his bag, he got a suitcase. And boy, look at this. He steps sideways, he waits for the guy, the defender. But this is the play I like right here. You can look at him, he comes off the screen. I mean, there's no hesitation. He is enjoying himself, but also he has 4 assists. What I love is he's having a great time. We playing Rouge Days.
Rouge Days.
He's at the same right now, just hooping.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at him, 5 for 7 from 3, collecting the double team and got his team back into, a tie with the Dallas Mavericks because, about 4 minutes before that, it looked like he was about to get away from him.
And Smitty, I think what most people don't realize is he's 6'6", 6'7".
Yep.
So consequently, whenever he gets into the lane and he shoots his little floater, right? The big guys coming out, they got no shot of blocking his shot because his length and his size, and then he's off one foot, he's off the right foot, the left foot. I mean, he's just something else right now.
Charlotte finished the half with some momentum on a 10-2 run. Mentioned all the guys Dallas is without. They do have Kyrie Irving. He was just 4 of 10, 9 points in the first half. But we were wondering who would step up, Zeke, in the middle for Dallas without Lively, without Dwight Powell. It's the guy who had been in the starting lineup for some of the earlier portions of the season, Daniel Gafford. He's got a career high for points and a half at 21.
Yeah, and as I said before, I was interested in seeing that center matchup between, he and Williams. And he's bringing the toughness to the battle today. 7 to 8 out in the field, 7 rebounds, 3 blocks. So he's setting the tone right now for the Mavericks. Back down, bumping. And, when the big guys, when they get to hitting each other, right, that's when it gets good, in terms of the battle, the competition. And right now, Gafford is winning that.
Talked about P.J. Washington and Klay Thompson. Those two have combined for just 3 for 5 in the first half.
Yeah, 2 for 2 from Klay. I think he got to get more shots. He passed up a couple of shots, but P.J. Washington, he was hampered by foul trouble. Got to get in this game because if Kyrie's not going, they do have Gafford. They need P.J. Washington or Klay Thompson. Really, they need both.
Tied at 55. Coming up, we'll get you out to second half action. Plus, get you set for a really intriguing matchup between the Thompson brothers.
This is going to be a good game here.
And Jalen Green.
This is going to be a good game.
When you're a sports fan, nothing beats being there. And you're with Amex Platinum, you never miss the next big moment. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
Buffalo Wild Wings Monday through Thursday BOGO deals are totally making it rain burgers and wings. I'm walking around, mouth open, just, BOGO burger, BOGO traditional wings, BOGO boneless. I love the rain.
He didn't start a business just to keep the lights on. Lucky for you, Shopify works just one tapping. Think you can do fast acting. Guide, hide, build, stacking, check in and check out. Businesses that want to win with Shopify.
Use every man jack so you still sound good. Ride your mountain bike, but you still sound good.
aluminum-free deodorant with many naturally derived ingredients, so you can.
The American Express Halftime Report is brought to you by the powerful backing of American Express.
We've got ourselves an 8-pack on MLK game. We got one at the half. We'll get you back out to Charlotte for second half in a bit. I want to get you set for a League Pass game that might be between the two most surprising teams in the NBA this year. That's the Houston Rockets, who have won 6 of 7. They are firmly in second place in the Western Conference, going up against Detroit basketball. Look at Cade Cunningham, a guy who likely will make his very first All-Star game. There's no doubt about it. Detroit right now in 9th place. They're 21-21 after losing back-to-back games. But this to me, when teams want to say that they have an identity, they talk all this cliche nonsense. You watch these two teams. There's an identity that these two teams will play to this afternoon.
Yes, absolutely. And for Detroit, it's really good to see them get back to who they really are, from the bad boys to going to work. Detroit is being represented now by this team. All these last couple of years, that wasn't Detroit. I don't know what that was, but this team here, they bring in the fight, they bring in the grit, and they playing like it. And then when you look at the Rockets, you're looking at Ime Udoka in terms of what he's done with that team. So you got two teams now that bring the fire, bring competition. I don't know how well they're going to play, but I do know that both teams are going to compete.
Yeah, and I think they have two young but old school coaches. I mean, J.B. Bickerstaff takes after his dad. Actually, J.B. Bickerstaff was one of my coaches when I played for the Charlotte Bobcats. He was really young. And then I know Ime Udoka from out in Portland when he used to come practice with us. They're old, young guys, but old school ways.
Yes.
And they coached the way they played. They fouled a lot. So both those guys, they understand is pick up your guy, and old school is just touch somebody. When they cut, just touch him. At the free throw line, touch him first, hit first. So that's the way they play. And I think the identity of these two teams also, I think it brings a lot, because I'm looking forward to both the twins going at each other.
Yes.
So they both play hard. So this is going to be interesting.
Both these teams feature a guy who I think will be a first-time All-Star, Alperen Sengun, the center for Houston, for a team that's in second place in the West. Coaches are going to pick an All-Star from that team, and it's likely going to be him. We mentioned Cade Cunningham having career year across the board this year in his fourth season.
It is, and I just love the way he's matured and always stayed the course, even as a rookie. He felt like he was a veteran, a scoring point guard. Whereas the term point guard now is just used to be scoring. Now he's a point guard that does score. And then I also love Sengun, but I love this kid because he understands the game. At his size, I played a little bit at that size at point guard. He understands angles. I think on the Houston Rockets side, we can't leave out Jalen Green.
Yep.
He could possibly be an All-Star as well.
Yeah, and Jalen Green brings the flash. Not only does he bring the flash, but he's their second best scorer, and he's kind of a go-to guy at the end of the game because he can create his own shot too.
And for people out there who aren't enjoying maybe this style of basketball these days, watch these two teams. They're going to commit to playing. Detroit's not the best defensive team, but they're going to commit to playing defense. And Houston, one of the 5 best defenses in the NBA. That's on League Pass coming up in a bit. We've got second half action coming your way here on NBA TV. Will Kyrie get it going? He's just 4 of 10. So far, Lamelo has won the battle of point guard.
When I was younger, my calling was to play football. But as I grew older, I realized life isn't about how many people you can knock down. It's about how many people you can lift up. At Ram, our calling is to build game-changing trucks. When you find your calling, nothing can stop you from answering.
Right now, during the Ram Start Something New sales event, get $6,500 total cash allowance on the purchase of select 2025 Ram 1500 trucks. See your local Ram dealer today. What you gonna say?
ruthless, an NBA mastermind.
8 games last night and didn't miss any of the action. How is that possible?
You're dropping stats we've never seen before.
Copilot powered AI features in the NBA app. Real-time insights, AI-generated highlights. It makes keeping up with the league super easy. It's really not that hard.
Domino's Specialty Chicken. 4 tasty topping combos loaded on tender, juicy chicken. It kind of makes us wonder why we don't call it loaded chicken. Well, okay, now we do. Domino's Loaded Chicken. Specialty chicken is now Domino's Loaded Chicken.
King, he inspired so many. Join us in celebrating Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s legacy with the game he loved.
Dr. King, the reason I we're able to do the things we do.
Timberwolves, Grizzlies, Celtics, Warriors. Next on TNT.
His NBA basketball, taking you coast to coast, keeping our finger on the pulse. What's that?
Presented by Caesar Sportsbook, Wednesdays and Fridays at 8:30 on NBA TV.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
MLK Day special on TNT. It's a doubleheader, which tips off actually in about 2 minutes from now. It's pregame show. Then we'll get you out to Memphis for the Grizzlies and Timberwolves, followed by the Celtics and Warriors. We just got word here about the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves putting it out there that Donde DiVincenzo is out indefinitely. A grade 3 left toe, great toe sprain. Say that 5 times fast. He is out indefinitely, and that certainly hurt some of their depth.
Great toe?
Great toe. That's the big one.
I know, but I ain't never heard it.
Hey,
Great.
Minnesota has not been playing great basketball. They've got Memphis today, at Dallas, Denver, Atlanta, Phoenix coming up. So they've got to get their stuff together here leading into the trade deadline and All-Star break.
Yeah, and they're going to miss him. He brought a lot to the table.
All right, Isaiah, we'll see you and Smitty after the game. Right now, back out the second half action. See if Lamelo can pick up where he left off. Here's Eric Collins and Del Curry live on NBA TV.
Lamelo scored the last 7 points in the second quarter for the Hornets. Mark Williams to the rim. Give the assist to Miles Bridges.
And the back screen by Lamelo. Anytime you have Lamelo in action with a screener, you're going to confuse the defense because you don't want to let him go free, and that frees up Mark to play above the rim.
First dunk of the afternoon for Mark, 44th on the year. Klay Thompson. Hornets playing their second game without Brandon Miller. Lamelo with some offense.
Good hesitation move, and then gets by PJ Gafford late to help.
Irving missed more layups than he normally does. PJ Washington. He was seeing ghost, man. He thought something was behind him.
Yeah, and that totally threw his shot off. Yeah, you're right. Anytime you got to look behind, you don't have a lot of time to relocate the rim.
Hornets lead by 4. Very similar to what we saw in Chicago. Hornets coming out to a great start to the quarter. Swooping. Miles with a misfire. Mark can't get the tap.
Ooh, careful, Mark. Got that fifth one here early.
DJ left it short. Dallas still hasn't scored in our second half. Oh, Josh hesitated. He who hesitates is lost. Josh has not scored 13 minutes against his former team. Made an impact defensively, though. Like right there, little reach in, forced the miss by Thompson.
Game on respective offensive ends is starting this third just like it started the first. Clutch.
Lamelo has PJ in front of him. Nick Smith Jr. hit a couple of first half threes. He's got one here in the third quarter. He's playing with a special bounce right now.
A little brush screen at the top. Gets to the wing. Lamelo gave him good rhythm with that bounce pass.
Hornets on a 13-0 run dating back to the second quarter. And that ends with Spencer Dinwiddie, who is fouled. Spencer Dinwiddie.
Oh, Josh slipped right there trying to defend that on the initial foul. They were pretty quiet that first half.
Lamelo blows past Kyrie. Leaves it for Mark Williams. Mark has his hands full. Gafford. Bridges. Lost it. Thompson. Oh, that's good. Wade just kept it.
Yeah, he had both arms extended, held Bridges off with the left and laid it with the right.
When Connie Hawkins can do it.
His socks pulled up to his thighs.
Nixman Jr. with the left hand. Never seen that.
No doubt about it. He's feeling real comfortable right now.
13 points in 17 minutes. Gafford. A little out of his range. Nope. I'm telling you, man. How is this guy not a superstar? He doesn't miss. He made 33 consecutive shots last year. He's made 8 out of 9. He shoots 70% on the year. I don't get it. He closes out on shooters, but not quick enough. Smith Jr.
Big Smith Jr.'s in his bag on a Monday afternoon.
Two kids from Arkansas doing work. Gafford and Nick Smith Jr. The natural state come alive. What is going on with Daniel Gafford? That's with his offhand, the sinister side. Man, that is some grade A beef right there.
Half a dream shake before he laid that one off on the left.
Second round pick. Wild journeyman. He is stud in my eye.
Yeah, that's why this doesn't happen more often, because that guy with the ball right there, and Luka's on his team. That's why it doesn't happen very often.
Kyrie Irving gets that lane with ball. Dallas is back in the thick of things. 1 point game. Hornets' 7-point lead was short-lived. Mark rolls. Bridges whips a right-handed pass to Lamelo. Lamelo's hit 5 3-pointers. Hornets haven't really been 3-point happy over the last week's worth of games. They've taken fewer. And it's resulted in actually probably better basketball, more efficient offense.
Yeah, and I like because I'm out on the floor. We'll talk about it when we get back.
Hornets have the basketball in a 1-point lead against the Dallas Mavericks.
There's no better place to parlay than Caesars Sportsbook. With Quick Picks, you can tap right into pre-built, ready-to-bet parlays right from the home screen. And if you miss tip-off, no worries. You can play same-game parlays live during the action. Plus, it's never been easier to find and bet on the biggest matchups of the day, so you can keep up with all the action. Caesars Sportsbook, proud partner of the NBA and the only sportsbook app with Caesars Rewards. Download it today.
This season, Jim Beam and I are helping fans work through the 7 stages of defeat. Like shock, denial, there's no flat, anger, this is the thing, what do you, and acceptance. Here's to next season. You, Realtor of the Year. Oh, we're hugging.
We used to be a hit man. You can escape this life. Sorry, brother. I'm never coming back.
Spider Monkey Ninja got hot.
Love Hurts, rated R only in theaters February 7th. Introducing new Roxon Gel, the first FDA-cleared ED treatment available without a prescription. Roxon Gel is clinically proven to work within 10 minutes, so you and your partner can experience the heights of intimacy. New Roxon ED treatment gel.
I love this game. Do this for no other reason. It's like you got the world in your phone. It's a happy place where I get to share my creativity. Love for the game reaches the depths. I feel at home. It's always been my best friend. It feels something for the soul. It just gives me chill. I still look forward to that feeling.
Perfect third time. is the MVP of the NBA.
Nick Smith Jr. starting his second consecutive game, and he is playing with some swag. 19 points, 16 points in 19 minutes. Our Fearless Approach brought to you by New Balance.
He's doing a good job moving off of Lamelo. They've given Lamelo, like they normally do, a lot of attention defensively, throwing multiple defenders, double teams at him. He's got to play off of that. More importantly, he's got to continue to do that. Knock down his threes. Spacing has been there. He's got 8 in this third quarter. Easier for a young player to get his rhythm, confidence, and momentum starting the game, and Nick is taking advantage of that.
Walked over to the Dallas bench, tapped up Derek Lively. Lively not in uniform today. Out with an ankle injury. Mark Williams. Tough day. Only 1 for 6 shooting the basketball. Now played by Daniel Gafford, who has been a hero. 25 points in 22 minutes for Dallas. Gafford, low catch, able to rip it away. Comes up short, got it back. Second punch for Gafford.
That one like he's playing on a nerve root.
He was upset that he missed it. For only the second time today. Took out of the rim. That's what I'm talking about. Miles Bridges realizes 3 is more than 2.
Every day of the week, twice on Monday. That's to his right. Bottom the second triple.
Dinwiddie, Najee Marshall, Gafford, Irving, and Washington. 5 on the floor for Dallas. Irving, fade away. Hornets still playing with their starters. Halfway through our third quarter. Lamelo lost the handle. That is now 8 turnovers for the Hornets. And Lamelo is still down along with Gafford. It's a 4-on-4 possession for Dallas. Marshall ties the game at 70. All right, both Lamelo and Gafford up. Hopefully no worse for the wear. Nick Smith Jr. PJ can do that. That's a strong left-handed drive.
He's going to get aggressive, in my opinion, in this second half. Battled with those 3 fouls in the first. Let's remind these fans, he's still got game.
Lamelo relocates. Dallas leads by a pair. Washington. Hornets have done a good job of keeping Gafford off the glass.
Yeah, normally you got to have a body in the front, body in the back. Got to sandwich him off.
Hornets have gone a long time with their starters here in the third quarter. And it's paying benefits. Another lefty fiddle for Bridges.
Yeah, you double Lamelo, he slides it over to Bridges, shoots it off of his shoelace. Bottom to no.
11th change of our ball game. Dubs waiting the scores table for both sides. Irving, friendly roll. Lamelo. Hornets ball. Lamelo thought he was fouled.
Lamelo's got a beat here. Got swiped down by PJ. Ball's loose. Runs right into Gafford. Call on the play. You play on.
Melo's just staying on the floor. The Hornets do sub out Miles Bridges, Josh Green, and Mark Williams. New into the game, Seth Curry, Musa Diabate, and Cody Martin. And now Josh Okogie. So 80% of the rotation switched out. Lamelo the only starter remaining. Dallas, they bring in Maxi Kleba along with Prosper. Moves up.
Good ball movement. Dallas chasing that ball. And Kobe Martin, I'll tell you what, he continues to make quality decisions with the ball. Musa gets rewarded.
The Moxville to Paris connection. Turn around, Kyrie Irving.
Curry's a volume shooter today. He's got 15 points, taking it 15 shots to get him.
Only 3 he's made. Came 5 seconds into our game. Steph's got it. Pushed from behind by Marshall. This side is anywhere close to the bonus. That's the first team foul for Dallas of the quarter.
Drives, DJ steps up. Musa says, thank you. I'm going to put you in the rim.
Each of these teams get the free throw line a lot stereotypically on the year. That's been the case today. Okogie! Still looking for his first Hornets bucket. Levi. Irving. Good finish. Kyrie's got the last 6 for Dallas.
Kyrie, Ja Morant, two of the smallest guys that finish in the paint amongst the trees.
And Musa is fouled on the offensive rebound.
Another backdoor cut as you play Kyrie on the top side. He puts it down. Flows with that finger roll off the glass.
We've got a timeout. 3-point game. 1 possession contest. Hornets with the basketball when we return.
Thinking of updating my kitchen.
Yeah.
Yes. This year, we are finally updating our kitchen, doing subway tile and ivory or eggshell. Cream, maybe bone. Don't get me started on quartz. Big island. You ever heard of a waterfall counter?
For everyone who talks about doing that thing, but never does that thing,
Sweet little breakfast note.
Chase has financial
See
guidance.
how you can start saving to make this happen. Really?
Really?
Really.
At home or in
You
person.
could also check out a Chase Money Skills workshop.
That's guidance from Chase. Pick more of what's yours.
To really embrace life, you just have to learn to let go.
Let go.
That's right, let go.
Let go.
Did let go. Did you let go? Different dogs have different needs, like skin and coat, mobility support, and healthy digestion. That's why Iams Advanced Health has different formulas, so every dog can be a healthy dog.
Hey guys, there's a change in the air.
2 changes.
2 changes.
The 3-row luxury TX, because everyone should feel like the center of the universe.
What you got to say?
New bounce. We got now.
NBA All-Star voting presented by AT&T is open now.
My favorite time of the year.
And this year, folks, NBA All-Star is back with a brand new twist. 4 teams, single elimination.
I like that, Ernie.
Oh, I'm ready. So make your voice heard and vote for your All-Stars every day. You could even win a trip to watch the game live.
I know my picks will be way better than Chuck's. Stop lying, Shaq.
NBA All-Star voting presented by AT&T is now open. Head to NBA.com/vote and pick your All-Stars today.
3-point game, 2:27 remaining, third quarter. Hornets and Mavs. They'll pace this game right now, close to what we thought it would be. The over/under is now 220 and a half. Beginning of the game is 224. Your thoughts on what we've seen?
Well, it just takes both teams a little while to get loose, get going offensively. Start the first quarter, start the third, same way. But as they get going, they do find looks, open shots going in. Hornets shoot good ball from 3, 14 of 29, 48. Dallas only 4 of 29, 19% from 3. How is Dallas still in this game? Because they're 14 of 15 from the free throw line.
Hornets have the basketball with 14 seconds on the shot clock. Cody Martin, Vasa Micic, Steph Curry, Musa Diabate, and Josh Okogie playing together. Steph's got it. Prosper, Marshall, Irving, Leva, Washington. for Dallas. No Luka Doncic. Doncic has been out since Christmas. Irving is fouled. Luka Doncic is not traveling with the team. Arguably one of the top 2 players in the history of Slovenian basketball, Luka Doncic. Goran Dragic. Goran Dragic still the all-time leading scorer among Slovenians in the NBA. That's something that Luka's never going to win. Goran Dragic was most improved player of the year. Take that, Luka. Kyrie Irving is one rung ahead of Larry Bird on the all-time free-throwing list. Yeah,
I like Goran Dragic. Luka came in better than him.
He's got to prove it to me, man. He has not scored. He's not been as productive. Luka Doncic is looking up on the all-time leaderboard in terms of points scored in the NBA to Goran Dragic among players born in Slovenia. The only pass is Goran, man. I'm not keeping up the crowd. Ball close. Picked up by Dallas. PJ. Oh, my goodness. Must feel good for the former Charlotte Hornet, PJ Washington.
He had help. He's going to get that one up. He explodes to the rim with the two-hand hammer.
8-0 run for the visitors from Dallas. And so a shoe came off. Seth's shoe came off. Tony Martin up and in. Seth's going to now play some defense with one shoe. One shoe in his foot, one shoe in his hand. Did you teach him this, Dell?
They can't foul.
Did. It's not a terrible foul. You're going to have Marshall at the free throw line, who is not, at least Kyrie Irving. He is 88% though.
Curry brand Under Armour got away from him.
Forfeit. So Marshall will go to the line. Hasn't shot one today, but he is 88%. What decision by Seth Curry? Learn that in Charlotte Christian. Stay with us after the third quarter for our fast break with Shannon and Terrence, brought to you by the Fresh Market. If you're wearing 30 and you're wearing a Hornets jersey, you don't make too many mental mistakes. 1 out of 2. That is less than the league average for possession. So a good decision by Seth. Okogie. Shot clock's down to 3. Okogie. Welcome to Charlotte. Enjoy your chicken salad.
Just spotted up in the corner, and Massa keeps his dribble alive, draws just enough. But Dallas seeing Okogie a nice, clean look to get his first bucket in a Hornet uniform.
Hornets were limping. Nice bucket. Final minute of our third quarter. Irving has played the entire quarter. Pass deflected. Hornets have it. They've got numbers. 4-1. Hornets ball. Hornets have possession of the basketball. 14 seconds on the shot clock. 21 seconds on the third quarter clock. How important is this possession? Now the ball will come into play. Dallas makes a change. They bring in Kessler Edwards. They're going to kick to the first half. Shot clock down to 3. Cody Martin. He Martinizes the entire Dallas. Got to make it stop. They do. That's how you finish a quarter. The Hornets rally back. They take a couple good punches by the Dallas Mavericks, and they answer with a knockout blow there on courtesy number 11.
No doubt, Cody in the corner, all alone. PJ bites on the ball fake, and Cody Martin throws it through with authority.
Time for the fast break, brought to you by the Fresh Market.
Thank you, Eric. Welcome to Fast Food presented by the Fresh Market, your destination for delicious meals, highest quality, fresh ingredients every day. Eric said it perfectly. That is how you end the third quarter. Listen, we've seen moments of but that is the way that you handle things to start the fourth quarter.
Both teams slow starters to start out that quarter, but I love that possession towards the end. Kyrie Irving gets stuck on the side, active hands. That's what you have to do when you play against an elite shot creator like Kyrie Irving. But it's going to come down to this point guard matchup. Yep. First half was Daniel Gafford and Mark Williams going into foul trouble. This half, the guards are going to have to do some big things.
Well, you know what? We got some numbers for you, Terrence.
I like those.
You do? You like it? Let's take a look at this. This is our fresh discover the best. Here they are, the two PGs out there. 15 points, 22 points for Lamelo Ball and for Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie noticeably more aggressive in this second half. You're going to have to slow him down a little bit in the fourth quarter if you're going to be able to get a win. And Lamelo, let's see if we can get him going a little bit. Officiating crew, allowing this Dallas team to play physically, he's going to have to wiggle through to find some open looks.
Gafford is still a problem, though. I know you said that this is going to be the battle right here in the fourth quarter, but I don't even know what is the answer for Daniel Gafford.
I think you have to gang box out him. You have to go and pursue the ball, obviously, but you have to have multiple guys hit him. But really, Shannon, first shot defense, and then you can worry about Gafford later. Kyrie Irving's going to be aggressive, knowing that he's the lone shot creator on the floor if Dinwiddie's not out there with him.
And that quarter ended with a Kogi, with Musa, with Cody Martin. Everyone was getting it done, getting in the business. That will do it for Fast Break. We will get you to the start of the fourth quarter after this message from the Fresh Market.
How do I save every day on the fresh foods I love most? With the Fresh Market Ultimate Loyalty Experience. I get member-only pricing on items like top-quality meat and seafood, fresh produce, and items I buy regularly. So join today. Start saving.
Four fingers in the air, folks. We've made it to winning time. Hornets were outscored by Dallas in the third quarter by a point. Dallas leads by a point. We begin our fourth quarter. 83-82, first meeting of the season between these two clubs. The one in the last. Hornets will start with Cody Martin, Steph Curry, Austin Beaches, Mark Williams, Josh Okogie on the floor. Dallas answers with Dinwiddie, Kessler Edwards, P.J. Washington, Klay Thompson, and Daniel Gafford. Klay Thompson has been very shy with that shot. He attempted 4 shots in 20 minutes. Best shooter of this generation. Kessler Edwards.
I've seen Klay force up more shots than he's taken in this game.
Low game for Mark Williams, but plenty of time to make up for it.
Nice run right there. Got him a low box post up and used glass. Guess who made the nice pass? Cody Martin.
Just the second field goal for Mark Williams. Now 2 for 7. He's got 5 points.
That pass right over the top right there. No need to put it down. You know you're bigger, taller, stronger. Turn it over the left shoulder and bank it in.
Oh, foul on Vasilicevic. An foul in the fourth quarter. Try not to get to the bonus quickly. Terrible shot by Kessler Edwards. He has missed a pair of threes in the first minute of our fourth quarter. Okogie blocks with the elbow of Daniel Gafford. Dinwiddie. Good box up by Micic to allow Okogie to get the rebound. Daniel Gafford, 5 blocks. Boston misses the leader. And a foul on number 20, Kessler Edwards. He's had a rough start to the fourth quarter. Not going to stay in the game very long. Jason Kidd said, you know what? Let's try someone else.
Yeah, they're leaving him open for a reason. We need to get somebody in there that I think about guarding.
That's Jason Kidd, man. He knows the game.
It's tough being an NBA player sometimes.
Oh, good job. Stick to it again by Mark Williams.
Into that left with Gafford right there all over him. But quickly, he cleans up his own miss.
Hornets lead by 3. 15 lead changes in our ball game. Gafford another dunk. Okogie. And that'll be both in. For the goal for Okogie. He's now made 2 baskets as a Hornet. One's actually went through the cylinder, the other one did.
It's spin move right there. PJ thinks he's got help. But Okogie, he knows that Gafford's right there, going to challenge every shot. Got it quickly on the glass.
29-10 for Gafford. PJ Washington. Telling you, he can do it. And he's on. Always been that way. 4.5 years with the Hornets. Cody Martin is fouled. Clock stops, 9:27 remaining, fourth quarter. First free throws of the game for Cody.
Yeah, Cody's having a really good floor game. 9 points, going to add to that. Right here, he's got 7 assists, 6 boards.
Here's the message from CPI Security.
What could possibly bring these mascots all together? The best team in smart home security. CPI.
Lamelo Ball comes back in. He replaces Steph. 1 out of 2 for Cody. Hornets lead by 2. Hornets back on the road will be in Memphis on Wednesday, then return home and unpack the bags. 9 consecutive home games. Longest homestand in franchise history. Blocked by Mark Williams. Cody can't save it. Shot clock's at 6. Irving knows. Hornets get it back. No damage done. 2 minutes on the floor. This is a 5-on-3. And there's a foul. The reason why Cody traveled is maybe the ball was in. But they call it. And Jason Kidd wants to call timeout. You got a timeout on the floor. It's a 2-point game.
Bridges turns the corner. Then when it goes under Gafford late, the switch, Bridges says, hey, you know who I am.
When I was younger, my calling was to play football. But as I grew older, I realized life isn't about how many people you can knock down. It's about how many people you can lift up. At Ram, our calling is to build game-changing trust. So when you find your calling, nothing can stop you from answering.
Right now, during the Ram Start Something New sales event, get $6,500 total cash allowance on the purchase of select 2025 Ram 1500 trucks. See your local Ram dealer today.
Buffalo Wild Wings Monday through Thursday BOGO deals are totally making it rain burgers and wings. I'm walking around, mouth open, just, BOGO burger, BOGO traditional wings, BOGO boneless. I love the rain.
They say you're better safe than sorry. But they say a lot of things. In 1953, they said our whiskey recipe tasted perfectly fine. So we burned it. Made something better. Maker's Mark. Make your mark.
Hello? Hi, I'm Gemini.
Hi.
How can I help you?
So I just talk?
Yes, but we can have a conversation about anything you like.
Anything?
Try looking for a small round bolt somewhere on the oil pan.
Got it.
Does the child seem ready for bedtime? No.
And then tell it down and spaghetti fingers.
Well, in dreams, noodles can sometimes represent creativity. Have you had?
Get the all-new Google Pixel 9 series with Gemini Live.
I could have sworn it was open.
Rookie move.
I was a rookie once.
Caitlin Clark.
Aren't you Rookie of the Year?
That was last year. Ancient history. The stories that I could tell you. Here, pull up a chair.
Okay, I meant this rookie driver made that rookie move.
Whoa, dude, you need someone with more experience. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hey, State Farm's here to help, no matter how long you've been in the game.
Game? Oh, man.
Rookie move.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The shooter for the third time is the MVP of the NBA.
Hornets lead Dallas by 2. Time for Protecting the Paint, brought to you by CPI Security.
Over the top of everything, Mark says, I got a smaller guy on my back. Laid in before Gafford gets there to help. Starting to come on strong in the second half as Mark Saddle with foul trouble in the first half. Lays that one up. He'll get it before Gafford again. Puts his body right to Gafford. If I just get on the backboard, I'm going to be the first one to get it, lay it back in. 7-7, 2 blocks. Stay out of foul trouble in this second half.
Mark and his teammates will be on defense. Dallas has the basketball down by 2. Hornets playing with their starting unit on the floor. Nick Smith Jr. back in. Indecision. Going to lead to a run out. Josh Green, what do you get? First 2 of the game. Comes to the chin up for Josh Green.
Great job of the night. Play a catch and shoot. But after timeout play, and then you force a turnover. Clean air for Green. Irving. Oh, no. This guy, he feels it. He can feel when the game's on the line.
Incredible talent. 25 big ones for Irving. And Mark called for the treble.
And after timeout play, good step up there by Bridges. Play has nowhere to go. Josh says that's an easy turnover. Got clean air and throw it through the two-hand way.
Josh playing against his former team for the first time as an NBA player. Irving is fouled by Josh Green. That's going to be 3 free throws for the 13th greatest free thrower in the history of NBA basketball.
He's such a tough cover, especially now he's made a couple of threes. Josh trying to get up in him to take his airspace away. Kyrie can play off that aggression.
88.6% career. What's Eddie the Baby? Friends are hosting their first annual $1 billion Baby Birthday Bash at Spectrum Center on Wednesday. Special guests include 50 Cent, Sexy Red, and more. Tickets are on sale now. Spectrum Center Charlotte.com. Get yours now. You're kidding me?
That's him.
Welcome back, partner. Haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah.
Been levitating somewhere with Dua Lipa, I guess. Kyrie's made the first 2. It's off the actual line. Irving's got the last 9 for Dallas. Got the last 9. Adds up by a pair. Nick Smith had a nice game once again. Oh, that's a terrible pass. Kyrie has gone off. He has changed the game over the last 3 minutes.
That's his third steal. He just baited NSJ to throw in that pass, knowing he was going to steal it all along, and he get in open court. One of the best to ever do it.
Ruthless, an NBA mastermind.
8 games last night and didn't miss any of the action. How is that possible?
They're dropping stats we've never seen before. How?
Copilot powered AI features in the NBA app. Real-time insights, AI-generated highlights. It makes keeping up with the league super easy. It's really not that hard.
just in. What if we throw the dog head onto the man's body? He's dog super cop. You have all the strength of a dog and all the skills of a kung fu cop. Why do you always gotta lick up inside of my mouth? No time to waste. Cut it out. Stop it.
Dogman, rated PG in theaters January 31st.
You get your bet in?
Wait, how do you spell it again? It's G-R-G. No, that's not it. O-R-G. It's G-O-R-G. That's Gorgeous. Gorgeous Alexander?
Man, try his nickname.
Ah.
DraftKings Sportsbook Search is the fastest way to find the action you're looking for. Quickly search by nickname, props, sports, or favorite teams to lock in your bets right when you want them. We get you. So we got that. New customers turn $5 into $200 instantly in bonus. Round is yours.
It's a day to reflect on a remarkable legacy and a time to enjoy an exciting doubleheader. First, Anthony Edwards brings his Timberwolves and his rim attack to Memphis to battle the Grizzlies and the jaw-dropping John Morant. Then, the multi-talented Jason Tatum and his Celtics wrestle with the Warriors and long-distance legend Steph Curry. Timberwolves Grizzlies, Celtics Warriors, today on TNT.
Charlotte Hornets basketball is brought to you by Toyota. Visit your local Toyota dealers today. Toyota, let's go places. Guy Roofing, America's most trusted and professional roofing contractor. And Sharonview Federal Credit Union. With us, it's personal.
It is a 4-point game. The Dallas Mavericks have ridden Kyrie Irving, a 98-94 lead. Kyrie has played very well all 4 quarters, but in particular here down the stretch of the fourth.
21.
Best player on the floor.
21 the second half.
Hornets stands in. Starting 5 on the floor together. Melo's been quiet in the second half. Shot clock down to 3. See if anyone touches it besides Kyrie Irving. Irving's got the last 11 for Dallas. He's telling Najee Marshall where to go. Now he's going to step out for him. Be cool to just be able to control the game the way he does.
No doubt. You take him off the ball because you want to get him in a spot where he has plenty of room to work with that live dribble. Look at him. He looks up, sees where the defense is. Melo grabs him with the left, and he still has the strength to get it up to the board.
Folks, how about this? Irving, great career. Top 10 in NBA. Never finished in the 7th. Points per game. Assists per game. 3-pointers, 3-point percentage. Yet everyone acknowledges that he's an all-time great and will be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Well, think about it. He played a lot of those years with LeBron. Really, where he went, had his own team was Boston.
Yeah. The young Jason
Tatum. Yeah. Brooklyn, he's with Durant still. So really, always had another all-star, superstar on his team. No different here with Dallas when you talk about Luka Doncic.
Bridges rocks the crowd.
Once he splits that double team, he gets by 2 guys in white. Do what you want to get it to go through.
Halfway through our fourth quarter, 4-point game. 18 lead changes, 4 times we've been tied. 6 minutes, Junior away. Mark Williams is fouled. Good to see out of Nick. I know he was probably beating himself up for a bad turnover before the timeout. But to get it back in a tone on defense.
What Coach talked about, you know he could score the ball. Don't let your offense dictate how you play on the defensive end of the floor. That was good help right there. Good, strong, solid strip. Get marked to the free throw line.
2-point game. Washington. Got it on top of Mark. Maybe Mark thinking about the 4 fouls.
And maybe that's just play by PJ there. Put his knee right to the stomach.
Oh, with the left hand. The wingspan of a condor. And PJ travel twice. Hornets get it back. Zigging and zagging. Jay finds free. Right place, right time, and we're tied.
Yeah, sluggish start this game, but man, it's been entertaining in the second half. Mark with a left hand tip right there. Josh misses. Here comes Bridges. We got a game in Uptown. It's in the Staples Center.
It's a sweet cherry red sports car, and it doesn't match the photos. It's fine, right?
Sabrina, was it fine just shooting threes? No, you broke records.
But it's fine to settle for a car from a sketchy site when you can get the car you love at CarMax.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Sabrina.
Nope.
You sure you're not Sabrina?
Nope.
Sabrina? Asia? Too?
Hi.
Never settle on the lot or on the court. CarMax.
We are tied for the 5th time today. It's a 102-102 tie. Dallas Mavericks and your Charlotte Hornets. A Monday afternoon. Happy Martin Junior Day. Stay with us for our post-game show brought to you by Carolina Ford Dealers, Shannon Smith, and the great Terrence Oglesby. Do their thing.
There's Terrence. Right back in the media room, eating the rest of those donuts.
Yes, he is. Goodness. Off to a flame, man. You can't keep away those donuts. Who knew? So the Dallas Mavericks have the basketball. DJ Washington, Spencer Dinwiddie, Klay Thompson, Kyrie Irving, Daniel Gafford. Dallas put their best foot forward right now. Trying to get it to Kyrie.
Good aggressive switching by Josh and Lamelo.
Shot clock 30 down to 4. Good luck.
Oh, that's great. That is quality D right there.
22 seconds of excellence defensively for your Hornets. 2.1 on the shot clock. Look out for Gafford on the loft. Washington had to get it over Mark Williams. That wasn't going to happen. Mark Williams blocked by Gafford. Hornets keep it. 2 Mavericks hit the deck. Bully ball. Get the ball up by 3. Keeps it. Get it there. To play. Gafford's been super quiet. Kyrie Irving will shoot 2 times.
Frantic play right now. Guys got to really get their breath They get their emotions under check. This game is going to go down to the wire. Hornets going to need everything left in the bag to get this 7-on-7 free throwing for Irving. Marshall comes back in. Hornets choose now to call timeout. Charles Lee wants to talk it over in between the two free throws for Kyrie Irving. 2-point game. Step aside. We'll come back. The final 3:14.
AT&T has a new guarantee because most things in life are not guaranteed. Like booking the right rental car. Where's the rest of it?
Did you forget